Okay, so you're beginning to think about retirement. Maybe you're just a year out, maybe you're 5 years out. That's the ideal, is to plan at least 5 years in advance for your retirement transition. But no matter where you're at, you've got a lot of questions, there's a lot of areas to address. And so one of the things that you can do is to use a plan, a financial planning approach to deal with key questions. So in this video, we're going to talk about the 5 key questions that your retirement income plan needs to address. We're also going to talk about how you can get access to a 5-part video course that talks in detail on what should happen through the retirement income planning process. And I'll talk about how you can access that course and also how you can start on your journey to have your own customized retirement income plan prepared. Okay, let's just talk about the 5 key areas that need to be addressed in the context of your retirement plan. Well, of course, the first question is, when can I retire? We all have that in our mind. What is a reasonable date? What's a doable date? And so part of that is it a full retirement, like bang, or is it a transition where you work part-time for a period of time? So it's different for everyone, but you have a number in mind, an ideal goal, and your plan will help to confirm whether it's doable or whether you maybe have to adjust some of your planning. But either way, it's good to have clarity. That gives you peace of mind. You want to know what your situation looks like, not wondering, and worrying about it, but actually doing an analysis that helps you to confirm that. So a plan will address the question, when can I retire? Now, the second question is, what investment returns do I need? Now, it's tied to the first question, but of course, many people who retire become more cautious. They may be very concerned about capital markets. They don't think they have as much time on their side when it comes to their portfolio. So that default to be more cautious is very common for many investors. So I think what the plan will do for you, it'll confirm what kind of returns you need. That defines the kind of portfolio that you should have in place. And if you're not comfortable with that kind of portfolio, then the plan will help you to rejig those numbers. Well, maybe you have to adjust when I retire. Maybe I have to save a little bit more money so I can afford to be more conservative in my portfolio. So again, it's taking it out of the shadows and getting clarity on what specific returns do you need. And if you need to adjust your approach to your portfolio, what are the trade-off decisions about when you retire, how much money needs to be saved, how long will you live? Those are all key questions. The third question is, what are the required investment savings that I need to have in place when I retire? Again, that's a really key question, and it's impacted by when you take government benefits. It's impacted by your approach to your portfolio. It's impacted by your longevity assumptions. It's impacted whether you have a partner or not. And so all those factors will get mixed into this scenario planning so that your retirement plan will confirm how much do you need. Again, 5 years is ideal because that probably gives you a bit of a runway to get ready for that. If you're a year away from retirement and you're committed to that date, then your plan will help to demonstrate to you what the trade-off decisions are going to be so you can make this retirement transition work. Well, question number 4 is, how can I reduce the tax bite? That's one of the most critical questions to be clear on. So whether you're talking about RSP RIF meltdown strategies, when to take Canada Pension Plan, how to optimize how you take income through the various marginal tax brackets, that planning process is critical for that. So the software applications that are used to develop a plan allow you to tax optimize so you can see how you can exploit the tax brackets most effectively. If you do it properly, it can put tens of thousands of dollars of more money in your pocket through your retirement year. So your plan will help you to understand strategies that you can put in place to reduce the tax bite. So once all those other questions are addressed, the last one is, will I have legacy planning opportunities? When I talk to people, many people will tell me, ideally, once I've funded my own retirement income, my long-term income security, wouldn't it be great if we could pass on some legacy value to the kids and grandchildren? And the retirement income plan can help confirm whether that's an opportunity for you or not. So those are the 5 key questions that your retirement income plan can answer for you. So let's talk about what the course looks like and how you can get access to the course so you can lean into the topic of what a retirement plan does, get a sample retirement planning report. Let's take a look at that right now. Okay, this is the page where we have the 5-part course, Retirement Income Plan, 5 Key Questions Your Plan Answers. It's a great little overview on what planning should do. This is a great thing to have in mind because all kinds of financial institutions claim they do planning. Most don't. So you can use this as a benchmark for what you should be expecting from a plan. So we have the video, we have an introduction, we have a video that talks about when can you retire, another video that talks about how much income can you generate on an after-tax basis, how to coordinate the various income sources, how we use planning to give clarity on that, how much capital do you require, video, and then leaving a legacy. We even have a sample planning report that you can download as well. We have the ability, as you go through this information, to click and start a conversation about how you get a plan. If you go to our homepage on our website, it talks about a complementary process. Really, it's a conversation. We talk about how we can use the horsepower of planning to provide clarity. It's no charge, it's complementary discussion. And then based on that discussion and complementary gap analysis, you can confirm whether or not you'd like us to prepare a plan for you. So to get access to this free course, there's a link on the screen right now. As well, you can go to the show notes, and there's a link in the show notes to take you directly to this course. No email required. You can start consuming the video content. And if you'd like to start a conversation, just click here when you watch the video series, and we can start a conversation about how you can harness the horsepower of retirement income planning.